let's move on to the eyes. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Vasiliki, and in this video we're going to test together new palettes by Essence. Essence came up with 4 different eye and face palettes, and they are these. I was so excited and I wanted to get them all. These are in the Trend Edition Choose Your Power, and all the eyeshadow palettes, they have a different theme. This Trend Edition will start in mid-June and it will end in mid-August. The cool statement designs turned the palettes into real eye catchers, and thanks to the integrated mirror, they are ideal travel companions too. Each eyeshadow palette contains 11 grams of product and the price of it is €6.95. All of the palettes contain carmine, so they are not vegan, and also they are made in PRC. This one is the Future Is Me, and the theme, as we can see, it is pretty galactic. It is a cardboard packaging, and we can see that the design continues also in the inside of the palette. All of the eye and face palettes, they contain a mirror, which I like a lot, guys. I am very impressed of the packaging of these palettes. I think that Essence are improving their packaging and also their products, and I'm very happy about that because they are so affordable. This eyeshadow palette contains 8 eyeshadows and also a holographic highlighter. What I don't like about the eye and face palettes is that the alignment of the eyeshadows and the face products, it is very similar to the MAC eyeshadow palette, and I don't like that. I like that they improved the packaging and the quality of the eyeshadow palettes, but I don't like that it is very similar to another product from another brand. The next palette is Too Glam to Give a Damn, and it has that beautiful roses design that I absolutely love, and we can see that also the design continues in the inside of the palette. The design is adorable in my opinion, and we get 8 eyeshadows and also a highlighter in this one. The next palette is Not Your Princess, and this is such a cute and beautiful palette. The design for me is very creative. I like that we have a girl power icon here. In this palette we get 8 eyeshadows as well and a highlighter. The next palette is Born Awesome, and the theme is a little bit 70s. We have these bright orange yellow colors that I like so much. This palette is so beautiful too. In this palette we get 7 eyeshadows, 1 blush and 1 highlighter. It is a little bit different, and I like that the blush is matte, and also I like that the pan is bigger because I had a problem with the Create and Transform palette. What I was saying is that the pans are very small to take the product with your brush. I would prefer if all of the palettes they had a blush, because that would be the perfect eye and face palette. The letters on the packaging, they are engraved and it feels really smooth and it looks so nice, guys. Highlighting palettes that I didn't get, they are €5.95 each, and if you want me also to review them and get them, let me know in the comments below. I ordered my palettes from dm.de website because I couldn't find them in my local drugstore. Now I think that you can find them in stores, at least 2 of them. I have seen them. If you want to see more reviews, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also click on the notification bell to get notified for all my latest videos. And without further ado, let's get started with the review. I have asked you on Instagram which one of the palettes I should use in the first video, and you chose the Too Glam to Give a Damn. So this is the palette that I'm going to use today. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram. On my Instagram stories, I will ask you for the next eyeshadow palettes. 8 fashionable eyeshadows ranging from mattes to high impact effects plus 1 highlighter. Layer them or use alone each day of the week. You decide the look. For this palette, I will do swatches for all of the eyeshadows, and I will also do a day to night makeup look because I want to see how the eyeshadows blend into each other even after I do a completed makeup look, so we can see if this palette is suitable for traveling and if it is easy to use. So as you can see, all of the shades, they come with a plastic layer on top of them. This is how it looks, and let's take it off. I will start with the swatches. I want to see what shades we have, so what I will do for my day look. As you can see, this part here is plastic and shiny, and we don't have names for the eyeshadows or the highlighter. The first eyeshadows that I have swatched are these four here. The first one is a light pink shimmery eyeshadow that it has a purple sheen to it. It is like holographic, and I needed more than 2 layers to make it look like this. The next one is a light purple shimmery shade, and this one also has a purple sheen. The next one is a yellow gold shimmery eyeshadow that has very fine gold micro glitter, and they go everywhere on my hand. The next one is a teal shimmery eyeshadow that it also contains gold micro glitter. These are the remaining shades, and the first one is a cool tone purple matte eyeshadow, and the next one is a purple silvery eyeshadow that contains a lot of silver micro glitter. The next one is a purple gray cool toned shimmery eyeshadow. The next one is a creamy matte light beige eyeshadow that it is a little bit visible on my skin. I had applied 3 layers of this eyeshadow to look like this. The next one is the highlighter, which is a rose gold champagne light shimmery shade. It looks very nice. I forgot that I was going to apply highlighter, so I will apply it on top of what I have. And I have applied the Excellent Finir by Zerva Cosmetics in number 1. And on top of that, I have applied the highlighter by Becca in Moonstone. We can still see if this one will add texture or if it is visible. So let's see how the highlighter looks on me, and I will apply it with an eye blender brush by Essence. I will take a little bit of the product. Okay, you can see that it gets more golden, because Moonstone by Becca, it's not a very gold intense color. It is like a champagne. It is a little bit intense for me because it is a golden highlighter that I am not usually using. It blends very nice on the skin, and it gives a more intense golden finish to the skin, but it's something that looks nice even on my skin tone. I like that it doesn't intensify the texture of my skin, and it looks like melted into my face makeup. I will also use it on my eyes to see how it looks. I think that it would look less intense if I didn't have these products on. Let's move on to the eyes. In this palette we have 2 matte shades, 3 shimmery with micro glitter and 3 shimmery with purple sheen. For my brow bone highlighter, I will take the highlighter with an eyeshadow brush by Essence, and I want to see how it will look on my skin. So I like the intensity of the highlighter. I like that it is shimmery, and also it blends very easy, and I don't think I need a second layer. I like it like this. On me, this shade, it's not very visible, so I didn't use it for my brow bone highlighter. And also, I prefer shimmery shades for my brow bone. As you can see, we don't have a lot of crease colors in this palette, and I will use this purple eyeshadow that we have because we don't have another matte eyeshadow, and I prefer applying matte eyeshadows in my crease because my eyes are hooded, and as you can see, my bone here, it is curved, and if I apply a shimmery shade, I will highlight that, and I don't want to highlight it, so I will use this purple matte eyeshadow, and I will use an eye blender brush by Essence. I will apply it into my crease, and very lightly I blend the color towards my brow bone because I don't want a lot of intensity on my brow bone, and also I will blend towards my inner corner, so I have very smooth lines here. I think that it is not blended very well in this part here. I will use a double-ended brush by Essence. I will try to blend this part here, and I have texture here. My skin is not very smooth. I start in the outer corner of my eye because I want the art to be more intense, and then I take the product and I blend it into my inner corner. Also, I try to blend it towards my brow bone. And I think this eyeshadow is not very intense, because I didn't tap the excess off, and you can see how light the color looks on my eyes. And I will also blend it outwards to elongate my eyes. So this blended very easy, and I have very nice diffused edges. With a light hand, this color looks like this. I will apply a second layer to see if the color is buildable. That blended very nice. I will apply on the other eye as well. So the next color that I want to test and see how it looks on my eyes is this light pink color that we have over here, because I want to see if it will be visible on my skin. With an eyeshadow brush by Essence, I will take the light pink eyeshadow and I will apply it all over my eyelid. So this one is a little bit powdery. I will tap the excess off. It's not visible. So I will apply a second layer to see if I can make it more intense. Nope. I will also apply the same shade with my little finger and I will press the color. Now it is more visible, but again, it's not very intense. I will use a setting spray to use the eyeshadow on the other eye so we can see if this way it will be more intense. I will use All Nighter setting spray by Urban Decay. I will take some product with my wet brush and I will only press the color. So again, it's not very visible. I will also take some eyeshadow with my brush and now I will spray again with my setting spray. I will press it again. I think the eyeshadow is starting to crumble. The eyeshadow now it looks more intense, but also it looks a little bit patchy. I will let it dry to see how it looks. So the next eyeshadow that I want to use is the purple eyeshadow and I will apply it in the outer eyelid to see if it is visible or not. And I will take again an eyeshadow brush by Essence and this is also a little bit powdery. And I will only press the color on my eyelid so I can have more intensity. This is not very intense. In the pan it looks darker, but at least it is visible on the skin. Also it blends very nice with the other eyeshadows that I have. And I will apply a second layer. With the second layer, it looks more intense and I like this eyeshadow, yeah. With no additional product, I am taking again my eye blender and I will just blend the edges. The purple eyeshadow looks fantastic. For my lower lash line, I will take this light purple gray eyeshadow with a smudging brush by Essence. Okay, so this eyeshadow is a very light color and it's not very visible on the eyes. Also, it is such a small area and I needed 3 layers to make it look like this. So this is how the eyeshadow looks with only 1 layer. This is how it looks with 2 layers. So this eyeshadow is not very pigmented and not very intense. With a clean eyeshadow brush by Essence, I will take the creamy eyeshadow and I will try to clean the edges of my blending. And as you can see, it works very well and it blends very nice into my skin tone. Also, don't forget to blend the edges so you don't have a very harsh line. To define my lashes, I will take an eyebrow brush by Essence and the purple eyeshadow and I will apply it very close to my lashes. You need 2 or 3 layers to make the color more intense near your lashes, like we did also in the crease color. This is not a very intense purple eyeshadow. For mascara, I will use Superhero Mascara by IT Cosmetics. This is how my lashes look with mascara and no mascara. On my lips, I apply High Shine Gloss by Marc Jacobs in Raspberry Beret and this is the first look. With a smudging brush by Essence, I will take the turquoise color and I will apply it in the outer lower lash line. I am trying to apply the color underneath my lashes so I don't have fallouts from the mascara. I also want to apply some on the outer corner with an eyeshadow brush. So I covered all of the lilac eyeshadow. Okay, but it looks nice. It is blending very easy. I'm very impressed with this eyeshadow. It looks amazing. With a double-ended brush by Essence, I will only blend the edges. Okay, that blends very easy. Nice, I like it. I like this eyeshadow. Thumbs up! Now that I have applied the darker shades near the pink eyeshadow, the pink eyeshadow looks more intense and I like that. Although it was a little bit difficult to make it look like this. The next eyeshadow that I want to use is this purple shimmery eyeshadow and I will apply it on top of the pink eyeshadow to see how it looks. Okay, that adds a very nice sheen to my eyeshadow. Actually, it looks very nice with the pink eyeshadow. Yes, I like it. I like it. This is how I want my shimmery eyeshadows to look. Okay, so this one looks fantastic. And it blends very nice with the pink eyeshadow. I will clean my smudging brush on a tissue and I will take the yellow gold eyeshadow and I will apply it in the inner lower lash line. I like how it blends. In a very small area, it looks so intense. I like that. I will take a double-ended brush by Essence. This is called 2-in-1 color correcting and contouring brush and I like using this brush for my eyes. I will take the bigger side and I will take this eyeshadow here and I will apply it in the outer crease of my eye to make my eyes less hooded. Very lightly. And I will also blend it outwards because I like giving my eyes a more elongated look. And this blends very nice, although it's not as intense as it looks in the pan. In this part here, this eyeshadow doesn't blend very easy. And I'm using the smaller side. The eyeshadows blend very easy into each other. I like that. This is my second look and it looks very beautiful. With a pencil brush by Morphe, I will take the highlighter and I will apply it into my inner corner. It looks very nice. And it also blended very nice with the eyeshadows. With the L'Oreal palette that I have tested a few days ago, my highlighter couldn't blend on top of the eyeshadows and it was looking very powdery, which that never happens. I will have a card here so you can see that review too. And yeah, this highlighter blends very nice with my eyeshadows. I like that. So this is the second look and I like it. The eyeshadows blended very easy into each other. They don't look muddy and I am very impressed with the blendability of the eyeshadows. I didn't like the pink eyeshadow and also the grey purple eyeshadow that we have. I like that I can make the pink eyeshadow work for me when I apply on top of it the purple shimmery eyeshadow. Although the grey purple eyeshadow was not intense on my eyes, the grey purple eyeshadow, when I swatch it on my hand, it is not visible. Even when I apply the purple shimmery eyeshadow on top of it, it doesn't look something nice. I like that we have a variety of shimmery and matte eyeshadows. I would prefer if we didn't have the two satin finish eyeshadows. I mean the light pink one and the grey purple one. They are not very intense. The light cream eyeshadow that we have, it's not visible on me, but I like that it blends very nice with all the other eyeshadows and also I can correct any mistakes that I have done. So I didn't have a lot of kickback from all of the eyeshadows when I was trying to take the product with my eyeshadow brush, although I have some fallouts from the turquoise eyeshadow and the gold eyeshadow. I have some fallouts from the micro glitter on my under eye area, which I was expecting that because I saw the swatches and the micro glitter, they were going everywhere. If you want to prevent any possible fallouts from the micro glitter, you can do your eye makeup first or you can apply a setting powder on your under eye area while you are doing your eye makeup, and after you are finished, you can take a fluffy brush and just clean everything, wipe everything away. Now I have a blue cast that I don't like. Maybe the next time I should do what I always say. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you want me to test more eyeshadow palettes, and also let me know if you're going to buy this palette or if you have already tested it and if you like it. If you want to learn more about makeup and also see some more videos from me, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and I will see you in my next video. Bye!